Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, the Foreseer, and today I have two locks in my hand, which are no longer attached to my head. I will tell you the story about how I lost those locks or detached those locks later, but for now I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn these locks into extensions. Now the back of my hair, when I started my locks, were significantly shorter than the rest of my hair. And so I'm using these locks as extensions as they grow out, so I don't have to constantly trim my hair, so I can kind of make the back of my hair match the front of my hair. So I've been gradually over time, I collect any shed hair, I collect any locks that have slipped, and I've been using them as a way to reattach them to my shorter locks so I can have lock extensions. Now, what I've begun calling this practice is lock harvesting. So the two locks that you saw that are now going into the back of my hair were actually a part of a lock that I combined. So it was one lock with like a split into two locks at the point where I combined them. So when I combine my locks, I just lock the root and I leave the locks separate. When I do this over time as it grows out, I can detach one of those locks and use it to repair other parts of my hair. Now, as you all know, I do not lock my hairline, and I do that because I do not want a lot of tension pulling at the front of my hair. There are a few locks around the hairline that were originally two-strand twists, really small two-strand twists that have grown out really long, and my baby hair, especially the ones that I've left twisted, even those couple ones that have locked, I use them as extensions too, because you know it's baby hair, it's really not meant to be super long. So I've actually been lock harvesting. This is what I've been calling it. So whenever I need to combine two locks, like I said, I do not lock it all the way down. I just lock it at the root. And as it grows out, I later detach one of the locks from the lock I've combined and I use it as an extension. And so as you can see here, and then a couple of them that I've been showing you, I first start off by twisting the lock into my new extension, and I try to leave enough space for me to be able to join them. So I give myself about 2-3 inches of lock to combine, and then I go back in with the tool. Now this is a pretty standard tool for repairing your locks. It does not work really well for my small locks. For example, if I have a hole in one of my smaller locks, that tool just can't gather enough hair to create the knots that I need for my smaller locks to join when they have holes in it. However, this tool has been really great for my thicker locks if I need to repair them.
Yes, sir, I promised you, didn't I? Didn't I? Didn't I?
As well as for putting these extensions in my hair.
This is the last one, Marley. Marley, this is the last one. Marley, this is the last one, Bumbo.
I am going to do an updated video about how I repair my smaller locks, especially the holes in my smaller locks. I started using my own hair for a lot of my repairs, and so I've been using my own hair in order to fill the holes in those holy locks. But I have been noticing a huge decrease in the amount of holes that I have in my locks, so that has been wonderful as well. I think the holes in my locks decreased because I switched from a 2-point rotation to a solid 3-point rotation. I would kind of teeter between 3-point rotations and 2-point rotations, but I felt like I needed a tighter lock so that, especially with the smaller locks,
I'm sorry, I'm coming.
so that I wasn't getting any holes in them, and that has been a huge help.
I made them too long, Marley. I made them way too long.
So now I'm going to go ahead and trim my locks. I've actually trimmed them again since this retie. I had actually just retied my hair when I was doing these extensions. I've done more since then, so the back is pretty much filled out right now, and so I probably won't have to do too much more trimming after this. I do keep these ends because, like I said, I will put these together and use them to repair holes in my locks or make any repairs in my hair. Like I'll show you that video, but I keep all my shed hairs and I kind of like group them together and turn them into braidable hair. There are a lot of advantages to using your own hair as extensions. This is because your own hair matches the density, the weight, the texture of your natural hair that grows out of your head. And for that reason, there will be less tension and unnatural weight on your hair. For example, if you add in human hair extensions to your locks, there'll be a different weight than your hair. There'll be a different texture than your hair. And this can cause additional weight and strain on your hair. It can still work, and I've seen so many that look beautiful. I'm just showing this as an advantage or an option to using human hair extensions. Like, grow your own, harvest your own hair. Because my locks are so small, I have to be really diligent about any weight, any additional weight I'm adding to my hair. And so this was a great option for me. I even have to be very cautious about the amount of budding that I have in my hair. One of the things I was looking forward to the most when I first started my lock journey was, oh my gosh, when my hair starts to swell, oh, when my locks thicken up, I'm going to be so excited. But I quickly realized that that would not be a win for me. Because my locks are so small, when I'm retightening, I have to make sure that I can pull my hair through the root with the needle. If the length of my hair is thicker than the root of my lock, then I'm not going to be able to pull that hair through. And if I am, it's going to be a struggle. And if it's struggle, there's going to be tension and there's going to be breakage. And with my locks so tiny, I really do not want that to happen. So I make sure I keep my locks as homogeneous, the same throughout as possible, especially in their width. Thanks for watching and the like you just gave this video. By the way, Marley got a little extra food for being so patient, and I thank you for your patience as I churn out more videos. Have a wonderful day. Bye!